Hello and welcome to the AMG Portal podcast. Did you miss us? No,
Where is the one? Where is the one?
that's how you do it in professional capacity. You say the
Is
one in
that
your
why
head.
they did it on iCarly?
Yeah, boy. So anyway, if Brandon is flustered, it's because I did a countdown and I didn't say one.
How did you forget the one?
So it seems like every time we come here, there's some more fantastic news. And
Yeah,
guess what happened? New
Space Dandy got a season 2.
Yes, and a whole bunch of new stuff came out as well. Oh, so what should we talk about first? Because let's see, the things that we both watched was Sailor Moon Crystal and Akame got killed.
I got something I want to say about Sailor Moon Crystal. Anyway,
All right, should,
I can feel Garfield's hate boiling
let,
on
let,
like.
let's start with Crystal because
No. Let's say that one first.
are you sure?
Yeah.
Then Akame got killed then
Okay.
because I have a feeling that this might be like one of my favorites of the season.
Yeah, I actually think it's going to be the best series of the season for me. Sailor Moon aside, you can't get nostalgia points all the time.
I can't wait to talk about nostalgia points, but I mean, it is about a young man that's from the country that makes his way to the big city to try to get some notoriety and money back to his little village.
And then he gets robbed.
Uh,
Um,
and then he basically figures out it's like if someone from rural Georgia went to New York in the 70s.
they were black.
Yeah, it's just that amount of fish out of waterness.
Oh man. Okay. So I want to compare this series to Dead Man Wonderland.
Okay.
Which is kind of weird, but I remember the first time I read Dead Man Wonderland or watched it, and I distinctly remember that moment where I saw the main character and his two friends. And I was like, okay, I get it. The main character is bored. He's gonna meet him and his two friends are gonna go off this awesome adventure. Oh, his female friend kind of has a crush on him. Well, that's blatantly obvious. And then, oh my God, they're all dead.
Yeah.
And it's like, whoa, what the fuck? Like that's not what should have happened. Why did they do that like whole page of her blatantly having a crush on him? That was so wrong. And I was just sitting here looking very upset and confused and noticing that all this. And I was like, well, maybe they'll come back. They don't come back. There's
Yeah.
you don't get a hint. There's no foreshadowing. They're just dead. And then they just keep going with the series. It's like, deal with it. And that's how Akame got killed is to me.
It, yeah. You know what? It is has that same feeling of innocence that's absolutely lost because okay, this podcast is 100% spoiler territory. If you don't want spoilers, then go to theamgportal.wordpress.com and you can see our spoiler-free first looks at him.
Yeah. Oh my God, we did those?
Shut up. You're gonna do it. I guess. Now that I said it.
Future Brennan, get on that shit.
Future Garfield. Type something. Don't.
Yeah. So like in the beginning of Akame got killed, he gets robbed by the boobs.
Yes, he gets robbed by a beautiful woman, and he thinks that, oh yeah, this would be easy. I gave my money to this woman, and she'll put in a good word, so I could get a nice job and become a commander.
Right.
He soon quickly finds out world doesn't work that way, so now he's nice, homeless, sleeping on the street, and then a beautiful maiden comes in and takes her into her home. Yep, but everything is not right in the city, for there is a group of assassins that's preying on the wealthy.
Wait though, another thing that was really interesting in the episode is that when he one of the guards of the girl, because this girl is rich by the way, who helps him. Like she's stinking rich.
Yeah.
Like one of the guards who helps him was like, oh by the way, this entire city is ruled by a corrupt, like, was it a priest or something like that?
Like a what is it? It's like some council member or something like that. The king,
Yeah, like
the king is like a little child, and and like his advisor is ruling him. It's like if Jafar controlling the
Why did we
Sultan.
both go to Aladdin? Because I was thinking about Jafar too.
Man, because he kind of looked like Jafar in that thing.
Yeah, and like in the shadowy thing. Yeah, so like there's this corrupt guy. So you automatically think, well, he's the villain. Like they're setting you up for these lies.
Yeah.
So well. And the guard's like doing that, and the girl is happily and blissfully like helping everybody out.
She's just a normal innocent girl. Wrong.
And
Turns out all the people that she picks up on the street, she takes them home, and her family tortures them to death.
Yes. Oh my god. And it's just, and like the first thing you see is the mother going, I should write in my diary today. And she gets blatantly murdered.
By a gigantic pair of scissors, by the way.
Yeah, and whoa.
You didn't see that. It's some gigantic, the girl with glasses, her weapon is a pair of scissors.
Holy shit, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so she blatantly gets murdered. And then you go, wow, okay.
Oh,
okay,
these guys.
These are some evil motherfucking assassins.
These are some rude dudes, man.
Like, these are some douches. They just kill random women. At first, I was like, this is some raw stuff. I can't believe an anime just blatantly killed an innocent woman for no reason.
A good guy. Just like.
Yeah, like, all she wanted to do was write her diary. What was wrong with that? And then, like, and then you see the main character who's like murders and like you go like, yeah, kick that evil bitch's ass. And then it kind of got weird for me because you had the assassins killing people. But for just a couple of seconds, when the main character who's like, what's his name, Tatsumi?
Can't seem to remember.
I want to say it's Tatsumi. Goddamn, my sensitive keyboard.
See, this is why I always pull up Wikipedia before I get the thing.
I just want to not get the character wrong.
Yeah. I usually have Wikipedia up so it could tell us the main characters' names and stuff like that.
Well, it's not like I'm good at this kind of foreshadowing. Yeah, it is Tatsumi. Oh, damn it.
Okay, right. so like, give yourself a good edit point so we can edit out all this stuff. So just start off with like the main character.
Tatsumi is the main character, and what happens is he goes in like searching for these people, and when he sees the assassins, his first instinct is, I can't beat these people. Let me go save Arya. And you go like, yeah, he's gonna like have some hero moments. He's gonna save Arya. This is gonna be the shit.
He's gonna totally get laid.
Yeah, like you're like, this is awesome. This is so awesome. And then he fights one of the assassins, and then something weird happens. The assassin has some moe moments.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was like, okay, now I'm confused. Because
it's obligatory moe moments.
Yeah, so I was like, either A, she's good and she's working for the wrong person, or like, that's the first thing I thought. Like, I was like, maybe she's good and she's working for the wrong person, but she's killing a lot of people. And I was so, how good can she be? Or maybe she's like one of those robot girls.
Yeah. It's just like she, like, the way she speaks is that she's so naive and innocent. It's like, oh, not a target, don't kill him.
Yeah. So you go like, okay, this is definitely a moe thing. Like,
yeah.
Like, so I'm thinking like maybe she's just with a bunch of evil people, and then you see a big-breasted girl, and you go,
by the way, dressed in a cat suit,
because
moe.
Yeah, so you go, so then it starts getting a little confusing, because you're like, these are some sick people. Well, they're kind of cute, like, or like they're doing the cute thing.
Yeah,
right?
they're acting like the protagonist for some reason.
What? It was so strange. Of course, it makes sense now. Yeah, but like, and then they're like, hey, you wanna know why we're trying to murder these people? Kick the door in, see all of these dead bodies, and you think, okay, that's it. She's a horrible person. Or I'm still holding out hope. I'm still holding out the fact that she had no idea this happened. Her parents were just some sick folks, and then she tries to walk away. Like, not even one of those like, I never knew. No. She blatantly just tries to tiptoe away and go, oh.
And then, not only that, She then has a sadistic soliloquy. It's like, they're beneath me. So what? I tortured a big whoop. Who cares about them?
Should be happy that I gave them this much attention in the first place. And you go, oh, she was really fucking
And
evil.
then,
Like,
innocence loss.
yeah, and then you go, because before this in the episode, he like mentions his best friends. There's even a cutscene when he's with, not a cutscene. There's even a scene when he's shopping with Arya, and he imagines like his female friend, Sora or
Saya.
Saya. Yeah, and she's like, the only reason why I don't spend time picking out clothes is because we can't afford any. And you go like, oh, I bet they have a nice relationship.
the whole like through the whole episode, it's like he just hears his friends like talking to him in his head, and it's like, and just to find them, like Saya is strung up, beaten to death, hanging naked, and his other friend was drugged
in a cage,
and like still hanging on. It's like, hey, it's you. I'm so glad to see you, man. I'm so happy that we're best friends. Saya, she didn't give in to them. Oh,
I'm gonna die now.
This is a great. I effing love you, bro. Dies.
Yeah, and then he just went straight down the path of darkness.
It's like, he's like, I just love that. She was like, okay, now to get the target. It's like, no, don't. And he's like, oh, still trying to protect her? No, I will.
He didn't even say I'm going to kill her until after he killed her.
Yeah. It's just like what it is, that moment where it's like, okay, you realize what this world is, and you're willing to take care of what you have to do. So welcome to the group of assassins. You're now a bad guy, kind of.
Yeah.
But don't worry, because the buff guy
will make you feel all better.
Yeah, when he talks, there are sparkles.
Yep, so you know he's gay.
Don't worry, just accept it. It'll be quicker this way.
Just bend over and accept it. Shrek is love.
Obviously, we both enjoy Akame got killed.
Yeah,
because
I think
we went through it beat by beat. So continue.
I think it's just like Attack on Titan in terms of we gotta talk about Attack on Titan too. I think it's just like Attack on Titan. I believe it's the same thing we talked about it before. The Dragon Ball Z and Sailor Moon now generation is like we're getting older and we want more stuff.
Yes, we want
darker stuff.
We're adults. We want to watch some adult type stuff.
Yeah, and this is going and I am wholeheartedly sure that Akame got killed is this animated.
Well, I truly wish that we could get some more like adult type stuff. That's stuff like Cowboy Bebop.
Right. That's something that isn't overtly violent.
Yes, something that isn't dark all the time.
Yeah.
Because they have some funny episodes, and they have episodes that remember the red eye drug, you guys?
Remember the space lobster?
The same series. Holy crap! Remember the last episode? Holy shoot, man! Fighting in that thing.
Yeah,
bang.
But I do think we
yeah.
I do think we have reached that point where it's like we went from like too happy-go-lucky to overtly serious, and we have to find that like halfway point.
Yeah, well, it's whatever sells.
Yeah. And right now the dark stuff is selling.
Yeah, because that's what people like. Well, then again, Space Dandy's also selling.
Yeah, because it got a season 2 with magic. Like, I don't know what deal with Satan the people who make Space Dandy made, but they got the second season. I don't know how it happened.
It's doing well in America.
Yeah, shocking, right?
Yeah. I don't know how it's doing, and like they're like the people at Funimation, like they used to have so much trouble getting material from Japan. Now if you're getting stuff early, it's like Japan knows, like, okay, America really enjoys this stuff, and America will pay money for it. So, here you go, America. Have it early, dub it, and it'll come out the same day. That
kind of like how Nintendo is sometimes release video games in America first before they release them in Japan.
Yep. Well, that's mostly because America buys more video games. Like in Japan, it's mostly mobile games.
Yeah. Well, no. Yeah, I'm basically saying. Yeah,
Uh,
they're buying. Like we're buying more shit, or we're picking up on more shit.
yeah. Oh boy. So is that it on Glasslet? Oh, wait, hold on.
Akame got killed.
Akame got killed. Damn it.
Yeah.
Akame got killed. It's good.
Yeah. Yeah. It is probably my most recommended series.
Yeah. So far, it is. It is for me too.
After you're done touching yourself and watching Free, and touching yourself again for watching Sword Art Online, and take a nap, and drink some water, go watch Akame got killed.
And then finish off your touching yourself with Rail Wars.
And if you still need to touch yourself because you have an ungodly amount of stamina, get a girlfriend or a boyfriend or watch Sailor
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, we don't judge here. Anyway,
we do not.
let,
Well, not all the time.
let me talk about Glasslip.
Okie dokie.
Okay, so this is by PA Works, and if you are a vigilant listener to the podcast, you would have heard me wax on and on and on and on about the Eccentric Family, my favorite anime from last year. And I went back, took a look at what PA Works does, and it's all been series that I've seen before, all series that I was like, okay, this looks good, like visually breathtaking, but the story didn't really grab me. Like Kanin, about a group of assassins that's trying to do some shit. Like this girl's are friends with an assassin, and like people are trying to kill her and stuff like that. The story never hit me, but the way it was presented was fantastic. I liked it. I didn't finish it because I never picked up on the story. Glasslip might be this. Because one episode in, I don't expect to know what the story is, but I don't know what's happening. They spent the whole episode just establishing relationships, which could be fine, but I have a bias towards school slice of life stuff. The whole time I was watching it, I was like, okay, if this is just more high schoolers doing high school stuff, I'm gonna explode. And I just kept it in my head, like, I'm gonna explode. I'm gonna explode. There's a cicada. It's gonna explode. There's the summer festival. I'm gonna explode. There's people drinking soda. I'm gonna explode. It is everything that I don't like. But since it's PA Works, I kept on. And plus, it looked nice. And it really is almost melodrama towards the end. Because the first episode you establish who likes who, because this one guy likes the girl with the glasses, but the girl with the glasses likes this guy with black hair, but the guy with black hair likes this girl with blonde hair, but the girl with blonde hair likes the new transfer student, and he comes in while they're all eating and is like, oh, are you guys talking about me, the new transfer student? And he's like, oh yeah, oh, I'm so flustered. Then the guy's like, wait, who the heck are you? And then the girl with glasses is like, wait, why are you so upset about this? Because, and by the way, girl with glasses, total nerd, never said anything the entire episode till this moment, and everybody's just looking at each other angrily for some reason, and yep, it's just high school. It really is just high school, and like the only thing that like gives me something else is that last line is like, oh, I saw that thing that you saw too, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna watch it for at least 4 episodes, like everything that I start, and see where it takes me, because apparently one of the girls wants to become a master glass blower. So, I mean,
that's gonna spread on the internet.
I mean, like, I have no patience for just people doing normal stuff. I'm burnt out. I don't like it anymore, even though it looks.
So no more beach episodes.
No more beach episodes. Like, if there's a beach episode, I'm gonna rage quit.
I can see you just threatening to blow your brains out.
Because, like, I almost gave up when I saw the fireworks festival. I was like, oh,
I
yeah.
was like, oh, I know this
Oh,
episode.
here's a kimono.
Somebody's gonna look so cute in a kimono, and they would have never expected
Up, and
it.
here we go, establishing the same characters that has been established every time in every high school anime. They're the two best friends. And there's that girl that's so happy and who wants to be friends with everybody, and kind of an airhead, and there's the quiet one, and there's the blah 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 blah. Ugh.
As you can see, Garfield has a very high tolerance for anime.
And like the amount of times I said ugh while watching this was too much for me. If it was anybody else, I would have stopped it. But now I have to watch 4 episodes. So Glass Lip, I don't know yet. You watch it. You decide. No one cares.
Because no one watched it.
I think I'm the only person that watched it.
I've seen some mentionings on it in the anime realm of the internet. I feel like it may develop a nice niche audience.
Yeah, it might, because there's another thing that's kind of like that I enjoyed. Same high school drama stuff, except they played karata, which is a sport thing in which someone recites a poem and you knock out that poem from the playing field. They just added something else in there. I don't know. Maybe the glass blowing would be that something else for me, but it's so far I don't care. So yeah, that was Glass Lip.
That was a great recap.
No one cares about Free. It's the same thing. It's the same characters.
It's Sword Art Online too. Okay. We talked about this. Well, look, in my Sword Art Online review, I wrote this, that Sword Art Online starts to feel like it drags a little bit.
Yeah.
And when you get to the second half of the series, it drags so hard.
Yeah.
And I think the quintessential problem, and I'm pretty sure we've talked about this in an episode, or maybe when we were just talking, because every conversation we've ever had is essentially a podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like the first half of the series, like the stakes are high. You die in a video game, you die in real life, like all this crap, and then you get to the second, it's like, so I want to play another video game. And I know like his girlfriend is still trapped in there, but it's just a second video game. Also, there's the incesty stuff, which I don't care because I kind of like incest depending on how.
What the fuck?
Look. Look, it has nothing. Look, if a good relationship is portrayed well, then it's a good relationship portrayed well.
Oh, but I have been, like, you have not seen as much garbage as I have.
Garfield, I have seen some dark things.
You have not been, you have, yo!
There's a reason why I only know if it is Wincest.
Goddamn.
And somehow I fear that we may have seen this dark thing. I know when incest is bad.
So Free is they start off real quick with the look.
Let me get back to Sword Art Online. Like, cause it's also not incesty as much. Like it's like, okay, it's like second cousin incest. Which is okay in Japan, I think.
First cousin's okay in Japan.
Oh, okay. Well, that's probably the incest one. Like the one that's okay in Japan is okay in the anime. Yeah, though, with the Sword Art Online, like the second season come out, and there's a lot of hype around it because Sword Art Online is very hypeable, and I'm just not interested. I don't know if Garfield's willing to try it, and I know it's gonna be super popular. But I'm not. I can't get into it. I think Sword Art Online is a great premise with a very flimsily written plot. And any motherfucker who goes, well, you watch Naruto and Bleach, one word for you, bitch: Guy Sensei and Kenpachi. That's right. they're synonymous with badass. Like,
and if you say that to me, I'd be like, my friends read it, so you know.
yeah, that's the other word, friendship.
Boy, so free. It's more the same. If you watch the first season, you're gonna like this season. The end. On to Sailor Moon.
Right now, it's time to get into the real shit. Sailor Moon Crystal, pretty princess Sailor Moon Crystal. And here's the question that is probably in the title of the podcast, so let's Garfield vetoed it.
Wait. Before we get into that, let's just talk about the episode.
No, because I actually have a lot of good things I want to say about the episode, and I don't want to sound like a dick before that.
Before people disregard your opinions. So, Sailor Moon Crystal is more Sailor Moon. I'm not sure what more you could ask for, because, this is 100% true. While watching Sailor Moon, I just started crying. No reason. I just missed Sailor Moon that much. That when she said, "In the name of the moon, I'm punish you," I just tears start flowing through my eyes.
Okay, yeah, actually, so the thing I have to be honest about is that I was really skeptical about how I was gonna like it, since I watched Sailor Moon dubbed.
Yeah.
And I know that's gonna get a lot of crap.
Yeah.
But I actually liked dubbed Sailor Moon. I thought it was really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually want to give the dubbers credit when I heard the tone, tonally,
mm-hmm.
the voices and stuff in Sailor Moon carries pretty well from the. I'm curious about how they do the English dub with this one as well.
Because they said that listen guys, we're not gonna botch this one.
Yeah.
There's not gonna be any Sailor Moon says so.
Yeah, actually, I kind of like Sailor Moon says, but I was very young.
Not before you had taste.
Yeah. But no, because as I was watching it, I was like, I remember this tone from watching Sailor Moon as a kid, and I liked this tone. It kept the same tone with before. I remember these characters with they had different names, like Serena. Also, in this new one, Tuxedo Mask is not stupid. Okay, in the first episode of Sailor Moon, especially the dub, I felt Tuxedo's Mask presence was very dumb.
Yeah.
Just blatantly retarded. It was he just see why did he show up there? Okay, in this one there's a lot of foreshadowing for Tuxedo Mask.
No, there isn't. The guy is wearing a tuxedo.
No, not the foreshadowing of who is this mystery man, but the foreshadowing of him actually having a reason to check out to randomly be around this jewelry store. There's a reason why he ran into Serena.
I thought it was the guy.
Also, I don't know why he's walking around in a tuxedo. They didn't even try to explain that.
It's the only difference between that is a mask and a top hat.
Was the artist gone and they were just use the same just use the same guy post and edit out the hat
Oh god dang.
Oh man. But I thought it was very cool. I thought I liked the love at first sight thing where it's it stops and you see the dreamy eyes and shit. Sure. And everything just slows down for a second, and then goes away.
I missed that. The shoujo non-erotic glitters just everywhere, just non-erotic, oh shit, and they're like oh shit, and I love the fact that Serena has her eye on other guys too.
Yeah, that wasn't the other one, right? Huh? Yeah, that was another one.
Yeah, I never knew this because I was like, come on. Don't be so mad at Darian. He's Tuxedo Mask. Why can't you see his Tuxedo Mask? Why can't?
And I'm curious to see where they have that big brother little sister relationship at first. I always looked at it as a big brother, before they found out they're in love with each other.
I always thought of it as in they obviously hate each other because they love each other because that's how anime works.
Yeah, because he picks on her and then he gives her words of wisdom.
Yeah. And so that's basically what Tuxedo Mask is. Sailor Moon, are you having trouble? Did you remember to believe in yourself? You did it. Well, try
Did you
believing
do
in
you remember you have that weapon?
yourself. Like
The
Sailor Moon, you can
one
do it.
attached to your face, like
No, that was Luna that told her about.
yeah, I know. It's just sometimes. Oh, and I also like the ghost well. Like I remember this is a very nostalgic well, this is gonna be a nostalgic series in general, but I remember the fact that I actually saw the first episode of Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
And like listening to like her crying and letting out ultrasonic sounds, and like all her accidental like heroism is just very reminiscent of the first time I saw Sailor Moon.
Mm-hmm.
So in terms of nostalgia, I actually thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, now we gotta talk about the shit.
No, not yet.
No, not the sexist thing. The other shit.
Okay.
Okay. So I believe this anime is very beautifully hand drawn. The backgrounds are just like very like somebody took their hand and drew this crap.
Right.
Everything is hand drawn and very nice.
Yep.
Then we got to the quintessential part of every Sailor Moon episode, the transformation scene.
Yeah.
And that was not hand drawn.
It was CGI.
It was so CGI.
Yeah.
And that ruined it for me.
You see, I have no problem with that.
No, you do not. That no.
I have absolutely no problem with that.
I have a million problems with that. There is something so just it's like watching a video game like summon a transformation scene. Like it took me out of the mood so much. Like, oh man.
I don't have a problem.
It's so inconsistent. It is so inconsistent.
Well, they have, let's see. No, throughout the whole episode, it was straight up hand drawn, no CG.
No, and I really love that because I think CG is a cheaper way to do things.
Yeah. Yeah,
but like you use the same transformation scene throughout the whole series.
Mm-hmm.
I just needed you to draw it. Like
just draw it once.
If the whole anime was CG except for the transformation scene, I would still give it a 5.
Wow.
But it was like one of those things. Like I was hyped for it. I was like, "Here it goes, Moon Prism Power Mix." I was like, "Yes, no."
Man, I have a feeling that a lot of people were let down by that, but
I am.
Man. I'm in the minority. I'm like, okay, it's fine.
It's not. It's
fine.
That's quintessential.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I do something that I think I'm proud of myself. I separated both of those. Like, even though I have nostalgic feelings when I'm watching this new one, I'm like, okay, I'm allowing this one to be itself. It doesn't have to do everything that the first series did to make it good for me. Like, if they want to do that, they could do that. They probably have a reason to do that. I don't know it yet.
That's very true, and I'm not judging it. And yeah, I'd feel very bad if I was only judging it for that. But everything else is so nicely hand drawn. Everything else, not even the attack, is CGI. The spinning disc of death,
I mean,
that was a tiara. Like the moon tiara boomerang isn't even CGI, but the transformation scene, like that hurt because it's very jarring in terms of artistic consistency.
Man,
I think personally it's jarring in terms of artistic consistency.
I disagree. I think the first episode of Sailor Moon was everything that I wanted and more because it made me cry.
I think that it was okay.
It is fantastic. Everyone should watch Sailor Moon Crystal. You give it a shot.
Yeah, I do think it's a solid 4. We don't do scores here.
Yeah, it's too early for me to give it a score.
Okay, I give this first episode a 4.
I give this first episode a yay.
Garfield has lost all sense of professionalism.
just a single Fluttershy yay.
You Fluttershy, yeah. Oh god. You know what I kind of want?
Hmm?
I kind of want an anime version of freaking My Little
I
Pony.
do not. God dang it.
Oh my god!
Oh
Like,
god dang it. The cloppers
remember
be
the
everywhere.
anime version
Oh Jesus.
of Powerpuff Girls,
Yeah.
Powerpuff Z?
Yeah.
Oh man, if there was a My Little Pony Friendship is Magic version of this,
Uh, Z. My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. Z.
Z, yeah, that's it. Oh man,
Ugh. Ugh.
that is
Ugh. I
oh,
disapprove. 3.
that,
Ugh.
I'm so looking forward to that.
Oh boy. I'm glad that won't exist.
I know. If I was an eccentric billionaire, I would make that happen.
I'm glad you do not have any money.
Fan service everywhere. I don't even know what fan service for ponies would be. Throw in some shipping, like.
Oh no! Please,
Oh.
let's get off this topic. No.
Okay. So I took a second to question whether or not
Mm-hmm.
Sailor Moon was sexist.
Yeah.
Because I realized that the main protagonist is a girl. You know, there are a lot of conversations these days about like
Yeah.
women is female. You know,
Gender
female
equality.
Yeah. And we've had a lot of badass girls in the series lately.
Yep.
And like Mikasa from Attack on Titan is one example. Is holy shit, she's scary.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even like I like him. Like I don't even know if she's Yandere. I just think she's scary.
Yeah.
That's the most recent example I can think of. But yeah.
What about Ryoku from Kill la Kill? Or how about all the other females?
That's the characters in Kill la Kill.
All the female characters in Kill la Kill.
I said most recent example, and that's because Attack on Titan is super popular. But a Kill la Kill is super popular too. I don't think it's as popular as Attack on Titan.
Because it hasn't came out with a dub yet.
Yeah, good point. And I won't be on Toonami. Anyway, that's a sad thing for another time. Yeah, but like so I'm watching Sailor Moon and I go, okay, girl in high school, check. Dumb girl in high school, check. Dumb girl who really likes jewelry, check. Dumb girl who likes jewelry and cute boys, check. And it just made me think like, oh, and all her other girlfriends are like, oh my god, I want jewelry too. And they go to the jewelry store and it's just a bunch of girls just clamoring around cheap jewelry, like jewelry that's on sale, and it's just.
Mm-hmm. Well, keep in mind, the jewelry was 90% off. I'm just saying.
I know it just seems like this. Like, and I know the audience is girls, but it just seemed heavily like girl stereotypical.
Right.
Yeah, and I went like, and Sailor Moon, like especially the actual, like you know the character Sailor Moon Usagi, like she's just like always the worst. Like, like she's dumb, just slow, just bad. But when she is Sailor Moon, she has these genuine moments of like depth and like elegance and womanliness.
Yes.
Like that makes her like really stand out. And so you get these like contrasting views of like the one Sailor Moon you know, one version of Usagi is this child crybaby, and the other one is like the princess of the moon, and you see her like progress slowly as a character. And the same thing happens with all the other Sailor Scouts. They grow and learn, and Serena's like basically Goku.
Yeah.
Which is weird to say, but like Serena and Goku are Usagi and Goku. I'm gonna make that mistake.
I mean, we all know who you're talking about.
Yeah. Like they are. They have a lot of similarities in terms of being the dumb main protagonist. Like, and so, but it made me think like, is this a poor representation of women? Like,
and I would say no.
Yeah, like okay, but like,
because like, okay, so you take Serena, right, and then you take her friend, like, her friend just makes it obvious, like, okay, well, the show's not saying that all girls are bad in school because she made an 85.
Right.
And it was like, all right, well, even though all those girls are clamoring for all this jewelry, Sarita's like, okay, well, don't have the money, so I'll just go over here and play my video games, which at the time looked like she was the only girl in the arcade, so that's cool. And no, there's a boy she likes, so that's just all that does is say that she's heterosexual. And like it shows
that changes soon.
it just like it's not saying that all girls are like this way. It's just saying that okay, well, you're like, hey, you like jewelry, so be it. You like jewelry, you like arcades, you like arcades. Big whoop. Not good at school. Well, get better because you could do good too.
But she's never going to do better.
I mean, not until she gets that nerd to help her out. Until she's like, okay, I know I don't like you, but I mean, we are kind of friends.
Does the nerd help her out?
I kind of remembered that episode happening, but I'm not sure if I imagined it.
The only thing that I know that makes Serena Sagi. Look, we're gonna call her Serena because this is America, damn it.
Yeah.
Anyway, like the only thing that I remember that made her look good was that when Mini Moon, the naming in that series. Anyway, like when Mini Moon came out, and she would make references to like her mom, who is Serena, was like this heavenly woman of just purity and kindness, and like woodland creatures would jump off Earth and and prance on the moon around her.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and everybody loved her. And she grew like that's the only like vision that I ever got of like Serena just being like this great person eventually.
Yeah.
But right now she's just very childish.
Yeah, and like that's the whole thing about Sailor Moon. When I'd say teaches young girls like, okay, like you could be a loudmouth if you want. Just, be nice and kind to people. Boom. There.
Okay. I was just wondering, because, now we're in that time where a lot of people look at female protagonists and they're really clamoring for, like, well, why can't she do this? And why can't she be strong? And why can't she be around the other boys? And why does she have to have Tuxedo Mask always come in and save her?
Shoot.
Why,
like, another thing to, like, Tuxedo Mask. Like, Tuxedo Mask hardly does any saving.
He never does anything.
He comes in, he throws a rose, and then
so many roses.
and like, just give Serena a pep talk. I was like, that's another thing. I was like, just Serena. Like, one thing that about her is like, okay, every time she thinks that she can't do something, Tuxedo Mask shows up as like, yes, you can. Just believe in yourself. Trust me, it'll work. And then she wins. That's all Tuxedo Mask is there. Just like a nice pep talk, because sometimes you don't believe in yourself and you need a friend to tell you, go ahead and believe in yourself. Boom.
Word.
Yes.
I mean, I don't believe it. I just wanted to put up the question. I think Sailor Moon is awesome, and it is just taking me back to the 90s when I didn't care about anything but pretty lights and transformation sequences that weren't CGI.
Boy.
I'm not gonna let that go. Look,
I can't wait until we see Sailor Mercury, because she's my favorite character.
I can't wait until we see Sailor Venus, whose weapon is oddly shaped like a sexual toy.
Listen, we're not gonna bring that up around Sailor V, okay?
Okay, no, okay. I'm not the only one who sees it.
We all see it. We're just not gonna bring it up, okay? Because she can kick our butts.
I know. I just wanted.
We're not all Tuxedo Mask.
I know. I just like as I saw it when they showed the like preview picture on Hulu, and I was like, is this really?
Yeah.
Am I the only one?
No. We all see that as ale beads.
Okay.
I mean, it's not just you.
Okay. Oh man, I thought something was wrong with me for a second, but no, it's just like, and then she uses it as a weapon in the opening theme song.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Don't think too much about it. Okay.
Please write in the comments and tell us what you thought about Sailor Moon and any of the other series that we watched.
Oh god. So Sailor Moon's good. Everybody watch Akame got killed. I don't know. There's some other stuff that's coming out that I'm gonna watch. Like Production IG has a new thing coming out this season, and I gotta check out.
Yeah, I think there are one or two series I really want to check out. I'll have to look those up again, but we'll talk about them next week.
Yeah, because I mean, it's like the first week. Not barely anything else came out.
Yeah. Also, nothing was gonna come out. Like you had to be ballsy to go against Sailor Moon, Sword Art Online, and Free.
No, well, free is not as big as you think it is.
Yeah, but I mean,
It's big on Tumblr.
It's big on the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, going against two of those, Sailor Moon and Sword Art Online, is just suicide.
Yeah, that's tough because, I mean, everybody when Sailor Moon came out, everybody was just talking about Sailor Moon on Twitter. I was like, yep, Sailor Moon, Sailor Moon, Sailor Moon.
Yeah. So it would have been a very bad idea to go against to like directly compete against that. And Akame got killed. Very ballsy on their part, but
should. I mean, it's gonna be good. I hope so.
I actually think it's gonna be the best.
Yep.
Series out this season. Probably the one. Like, I'd be shocked to see if there's a series that comes out in the fall that beats it.
You know what? I won't be because
they save the best stuff for fall.
Yeah, because if Production IG comes out with something fantastic, I will jizz all over myself.
I don't know. Akame got killed. Maybe that sleeper hit there.
I mean,
it's like Attack on Titan. I don't think people take Attack on Titan to be that big.
Yeah, maybe. I guess you're right.
Yeah, I didn't expect it to be that big. I miss Titans, by the way. Please tell somebody to tell the writer of Attack on Titan to make act like where are the Titans, man? Like, what the hell are the Titans? Until next time. Damn it, I don't do this well as Garfield does. Garfield, until next time. Garfield? Garfield! Hope he edits all this out.